Alright, I do believe we're all set to go, so give myself the audio check, and then we'll get started this evening. So I'll just wait for my smartphone to catch up, and then we'll be all good. And there I am. Alright, so after coming within a whisker of destroying the enemy's ancient quote-unquote cannon that they extracted from some ruins or mines or whatever, they tried to use it on us. They were successful once, but they were not successful the second time. We defeated it, we destroyed it, and then we marched on our next destination where we found the first attackable general of Runefaust in Elliot's. He knew that he had to fight to protect his kingdom, but we beat him, and so now that he's out of the way, it's time for us to move on to advance the plot. But before we do, we have someone who has just showed up back in the town we just were in. Or rather, where it was. And tonight, we're not only going to pick him up, but we're going to now storm the first major enemy stronghold of Runefaust and see if we can break through. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world. Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Shining Force Live. So, let's go ahead and prepare ourselves for departure. Before we do though, the guy who just showed up here in the first spot that the roaming village of Pau is in is right here, so let's go ahead and talk to him. Hey, are you Matthias? My name is Vankar. Did you hear about me in Pau? Well, your name might have slipped through my mind, but I didn't quite catch you, but sure. Good. I was pretty famous there, but now I'm looking for adventure. I heard about you in Pau. I'm joining up. No, don't thank me. It's my pleasure. And so we add another member to our team. I'll be at headquarters. He doesn't have to walk far for it, but we're gonna head back to where the current location of Pau is. But before the chapter ends, you can always come back here if you want to. So over this vast expanse. So there's the fortress. But before we go there, I'm gonna check around town because there's something else we can do. Just have to find the person of interest, because I had to remind myself where this was. Yeah, you might remember a scientist from a couple of chapters ago was working on a steam-powered armor. So this is the guy he had piloting it, so he's shown up here. Hey, good to see you again. It's me, Gons, from Rindo. Look at this steam suit! Yeah, look at him go. Look at these moves! The old dog finally got it working! And with that, he officially joins the party too. I'll be at headquarters. And we will see you there. So now that we've continued to grow our roster, we'll go ahead and catch up with everyone. So we'll meet up with Nova here. I am ready to face the enemy. So yeah, let's look at who has just joined us. Yeah, Pele is not staying with us, but Vankar is. He's at level 8, but we're not going to really make use of him. We will be passing over, well actually we don't necessarily need to. Yeah, we see Guns here. He starts at level 8 himself. He does need to be promoted. So he's classified as a Steam Knight. But we are going to make use of him. The only question becomes, who do we have to sacrifice in order to bring him on board? Because it's going to get now to the point where our party is going to be too good to not have certain party members on board. And of course, Balbaroy is our main Sky Warrior right now, so it's hard to get rid of him. And we just promoted Hans, so it's not a big deal if we pass on him. But we'll take a look at Guns here. And he's actually starting out with a bronze lance, so we can give him something better. Yeah, in fact, I think we will. Yeah, since we're not using Arthur's Power Spear. Oh, I was about to say, can Guns not take it? Oh, he should be able to take it, though. So yeah, this will jump him up by 6 points. So yeah, let's see who we're gonna give Mr. Guns a chance to build up through. Yeah, right now, my worry is that we're gonna continue to see Chris fall further and further behind. Yeah, so we really are at the point now where we can start having some party members miss out on battle as opposed to others. But it's going to be hard to give up on Luke because he's got the heat axe. So we're going to have Gort step out for now. Yeah, since that rare drop occurred, it's definitely in our best interest to take advantage of that. So we'll see if we can build up Guns, see if we can build up Balbaroy more, because he's not that far from a promotion himself. So we'll go ahead and save the game. With 2 new party members added. Alright, so there's something else I need to do. I want to make sure I don't miss this stuff. We got 2 chests right here. They have been restocking. Got a steel sword. And an elven arrow. Although I think I've already got Matthias equipped with a steel sword already. Actually, I don't. So he'll get 4 more points out of this. And yeah, his profile picture has now changed to reflect that he has got his promotion. It's one of the few instances in this game where a character's picture does change when you give them promotion. It was more common in Shining Force 2, though. And then we will give the Elven Arrow over. And we'll give it to Hans. And we'll have him equip it. So yeah, going from 23 to 28, thanks to the 5 points added from the Power Ring. I want to check, So yeah, Balbaroy has the long sword as well, so... I think we're good in that regard. Now we just have to sell some of this obsolete stuff off. Right, check to make sure nothing is being left behind. Yeah, Guns doesn't need this lance anymore. And then, yeah, Luke doesn't need the middle axe either, since he got a big jump thanks to a new weapon. And then, yeah, Matthias' longsword will be sold off. And then, yeah, I've got a great item here. This thing warms an egg and hatches it in seconds. You have an interesting egg there. Can I try and warm it? Sure. Great, give it to me, please. Matthias handed over the Domingo egg. Yeah, you might remember this from before. Come on, do your stuff. It works! The egg's hatching! What is that thing? As it appears on screen. Yeah, what the heck is this? Thing indeed! How rude! I'm Domingo, at your service. Yeah, looks like we found a jellyfish. And it wants to join our team too. Yeah, can you believe this? I'll be at headquarters. Thanks for hatching me. See, I'm trying to remember if Domingo's any good. Like I said, I haven't played this game in 25 years, so I gotta try and give myself a refresher on everything. So yeah, here's where Domingo is. Yeah, I can't really do much, but he does have freeze as a magic spell, so he is a mage of sorts. Alright, so now that we've taken care of that, we'll make one last run to the priests. Alright. So before we set out, just checking the guide again, one more thing I need to do. Before he left, Elliot gave me a message for you. It was about Prompt. Prompt is across the sea. There you may find folk who know much about the ancients. Well, that's going to be very helpful. Yeah, it's strange they have to talk to her twice to get her attention. You can touch it now. The engine has stopped. Yeah, I think we're good in that regard. So as they tend to their livestock, we're gonna head north. Matthias, you must break through to reach the harbor. Be careful, but be quick. Noted. Yeah, and Gunt's showing off his steam power gets to go first. As we begin to infiltrate this place. Oh, May with a critical right out of the gates! Oh, hello, May! All the way, May! Wow. Look at her go. Meanwhile, Balberoy with a 9. As we see new enemies appearing, as well as some recurring ones. The Hellhound is the newest introduction. And I believe this is enough for Tao to get the kill. That's 8 points. So already we're making pretty good progress. Still got Dark Priest to worry about. As Ken will head on out, and Chris will try and kill anyone who's close by. Well, yeah, because we have the pinch points now because of the ladders, we're gonna be hard-pressed to move forward. Zala with a little more movement available to him. We'll continue to cycle through everything. comes low. And last but not least, Luke. He doesn't quite have range yet. We're not quite coaxing anyone forward. Guns can't move, sadly. Chris, you don't need to move that far. Yeah, at the current situation, it's just us getting everyone through, up and over the ladder as fast as we can. And hopefully no one dies as a result. No motion from the Pegasus Knight yet. After seeing their two allies get taken care of in quick succession, no attack from the Silver Knight. That was a golden opportunity and went by the wayside. Kane gets 12 as a result of that. Alright, low. Pull yourself up. Alright, Luke, get yourself a little further forward. Nice. Zylo, why don't you strike the Hellhound? You certainly distracted him. Damn it, Zylo, where did your accuracy go? You can't hit shit now. Meanwhile, Balbaroy finishes off the Silver Knights. Yeah, as Balbaroy gets to level 10, am I gonna have to make the decision to just ditch Zylo? Because yeah, his accuracy has become atrocious. And that's what our hero looks like when he's, surviving a critical hit. Damn. And these Pegasus Knights are not messing around. And he gets to level 3 as a Paladin. Attack by 1, defense by 2, speed by 3, max HP by 9. Yeah, now we're already starting to see some jumps. Alright, Hans, with your new arrows and your new crossbow, he finishes it off. Hans to the rescue! He's got a brand new crossbow and he's not afraid to use it. Yeah, Talon not quite in range. Yeah, Chris has level 2 healing. Which is definitely going to be desperately needed on Mathia. Now we start to see them climbing down the ladders. They're trying to advance. They see where the danger is. How bad will this be? I'd say pretty devastating. But for a guy whose accuracy has completely fallen apart, yeah, that's how it's done. Alright, Mathia, you finish it off. Or try to, at least. Yeah, with a spin, no less. Showing that not just the gladiators can do spin attacks when they get their enhanced jobs. Alright, so after May got that 9-point jump, let's have Lo heal her to get her back to full. Alright. Yeah, there's two of them, but I'm gonna hold back here. We'll have May go forward. Ah! We can continue to look around here. Pull enemy up the ladder. And as expected, May successfully draws the Pegasus Knight's attention. Alright, so yeah, at this point it's basically just move everyone forward. I believe Hans, yeah, because Hans is now at an enhanced job, he can now attack from 3 spaces away. Which should work well, hopefully, if this lands. It did not. Yeah, I'm almost scared to send Xylo out now because he can't hit worth a shit anymore. As demonstrated. Alright, Xylo, you're fired. Yeah, Xylo's gone. I do not remember him being this terrible in terms of accuracy when he got promoted. Meanwhile, Tao gets to level 2, defense by 1, speed by 6, max MP by 2. Now Blaze became level 3. Yeah, can't really do anything in this situation. Can though. Provided it finds its mark. It does. As Luke brings up the rear. Yeah, if he goes after Xylo, it doesn't matter. He's not scoring anyway. But Xylo dodged that! Sure. Can't reach him from this little spot. And now our thing is at 8. Yeah, this should be enough. Because we know how much Blaze 2 does. So 12 points to take out the Pegasus Knights. And then Balbaroy. Seal the deal on this one. Yeah. Resign yourself to the back line. As Henry comes forward now. Who wants to pay us a visit? In the meantime, points are still points. Can't quite get there. We're waiting for the enemy to make the first move. Until basically there's nothing left she can do. Hopefully Guns will get a chance to show off what he's capable of. Yeah, we'll leave Balbaroy up here to monitor the situation. Meanwhile, May with 13. Yeah, your centaurs can just absolutely wreck things. Don't overlook them ever. Yeah, stay right where you are. You have nothing left to contribute. Meanwhile, Hans meets the challenge. Could have done so convincingly. Well done. Silver Knight's had enough. He's jumping down the ladder. Now the Dark Priest will follow. You have a big mistake on your behalf. Well, it would have been. Yeah, Luke's first attack since getting promoted. And with the new weapon. Takes them out in one shot. Way to go. That's my boy. Oh, Balboroy can reach him. Alright, Gunts. It's your turn. Go for it. So this is what he looks like. And he's stepping up with a critical hit right out of the gates. Gunts wasting no time proving his worth. This is what we got him for. Meanwhile, yeah, all the way May continuing to show off her dominance, a critical hit of her own. Yeah, where shall we go? Because yeah, there's still the one artillery guy chilling out of the corner. Basically playing the waiting game at this point. Ken will go after the artillery. Get it for 9 points. And he's up to level 2. Attack by 1, defense by 1, speed by 1, max HP by 2. Ooh, Luke doesn't quite have the range. But he can certainly draw an attack. Yeah, it's the explosion. Oh! Put him there to draw fire, and he dies to a double. Well. My arrogance catches up with me again. We'll see if we can draw the enemy. We'll use May to try and see if we can't do that. Yeah, one last ladder to climb. The enemy does not advance, though. Yeah, nothing to do in this situation for Lo, unfortunately. Yeah, good lord. Thankfully, Hans gets the job done. And gets a level for it. Defense level by 1, speed by 2. Hi, Mathia. Yeah, we went looking to finish off a job and it went completely awry. Not feeling quite confident about sending him up to the top. Then again, I'm not confident sending Xylo either. So you can inflict damage! What a concept! Not that it matters. Automatic negation. Hey, Bubba, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Alright, and we go. Yeah, shockingly, he actually did. Yeah, where are you going? That'll take 4. Alright, I'll may distract. Scoring 11. Balbaroy with an opportunity coming from the side. And he gets the kill! So Balbaroy gains another level. No stat increases though. Oh, and that forces an end to the fight. Well, we're gonna have to bring Luke back anyway. Yeah, the guide that I have here on GameFAQs is not completely reliable. Yeah, there we go. Yes, we are looking to promote someone. That honor is now going to go to Balbaroy. And so now, Birdman Balbaroy will be a Sky Warrior. Also, I do like the pun there, Bubba. That was pretty clever. Anyway, oops. Yeah, I don't need to have it double saved. I trust you. Actually, no, hold on. Before we depart, Xylo's getting kicked out. You can only miss so many times before you prove to be no longer useful. Alright, Gort, you're coming back in. Yeah, we need fighters who we can rely on. So I just want to make sure that I'm missing nothing else. Because it is possible. And there's another set of doors that we did not open. Sadly, I cannot open them. Yeah, it's too bad. So now we gotta go through various stairs. Hello there. Oh no! You killed all those lovely monsters, brutes! Yeah, sorry, young lady. And then we have a block at the door. Get away, you overgrown mutt! I'm not stopping until I finish Bulbasac! Yes, the dog responds. Yeah, turns out that this is a pretty strong animal. I've got to get through. Eat steel, you mutt! Now if I can just find Balbazak before I die. Before he dies? Yeah, what's going on, sir? Back off, or... It's you! Let's join forces. We can help each other out. As we now add Ernest to our roster. Well, go ahead. Wait, the secret door vanished, but that won't stop me. Charge! He's gonna try and break the door down himself. I really could use some rest. I'm going back to your headquarters. See you soon. As we emerge, we might as well see what we can find around here. You provide the money and I'll provide the supplies. What'll it be? Well, let's see what you got. Nothing that I haven't already seen. You're Mathia, huh? Ernest said you'd be coming through. Be careful, I sense trouble. I believe you. Yeah, let's see what else we can find around here. So yeah, that's the alternate door. And here's where I find HQ. Yeah, Ernest also joining us at level 8. Yeah, how's he looking in comparison to others? Yeah, Vankar weaker on defense and attack. Yeah, of course, Ken not in any concern on that right now. Actually, I do want to check another status, just for comparison. Yeah, Paleo is actually at 20 and 19. Yeah, May's at 27 and 21. Yeah, I have so many centaurs in my roster now. Yeah, as you can see, it's starting to get pretty crowded around here. Yeah, Xylo knows where he belongs now. Can't hit the broadside of a barn, you're of no use to me. And look at all these centaurs. I surrender, I just can't fight anyone. Rumors have it that you are invincible. I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, stand aside, sir. Yeah, I think I know what you're probably gonna be doing. Don't go easy on Balbazak, he's one nasty fighter. I believe you. And sadly, that's not a trick entrance. And here's where the priest is. This is where I came from. And that's where I need to go. Alright, I think we've covered everything there's to cover. So we'll go ahead and save our file. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Hello, sir. If you're Ernest's friend, you must be okay. I'll open the door for you. And so he does. At last we meet, Mathia. Soon you and your misfits will trouble us no longer. Yeah, who are you, you creepy freak of nature? Yes, that is Balbazak, a commander of the Runefrost army. You must destroy him! As he's not lying, 65 HP he's weighing in at. But this is all we have to like break through in order to just get to him. Oh well, Tau. Far be it from me to waste this. Gets a 13 over there. Gets a 13 over there. First enemy falls. They're wasting no time reciprocating. Oh, on the brink. And then Maeve takes only a 2. And I really need someone to stand in here, as these bats now start to zoom in, but they know exactly who to go after. He takes 8 points just standing there. And I'm not really sure who I want to hit first with guns. Why don't we go over here? Oh, that sucked. This isn't what I brought you in for, Gunts. Alright, Balberoy with his new alter ego. Yeah, now wearing gold armor and diving in for attacks. I was about to say Tau's done. No, she's not. Did nothing, the artillery just did me a solid and blocked for me. Yeah, it's gonna turn out to be a mistake. And we go. Down goes the Silver Knight. Now let's weaken the artillery. Yeah. Chris, we need you. Some enemies choosing to retreat rather than advance. Yeah, let's break through this line. Not sure what I want to do with Lo here. Here's what I want to do with Hans, though. He gets the kill. And the priest chooses to hold back. Meanwhile, reciprocation. Ow! Not really sure which way I want this to go. Because yeah, if that Hellhound gets another turn, we know what's gonna happen. Go after the artillery. Alright. Luke, go get it. What a big score. Yeah, even evil puppets are back from a long time ago. Yeah, this is probably a mistake for me to send Mathia guns blazing. So, get the kill here. And then... yeah, this won't do much to the Hellhound. Because it is a Hellhound after all. Does score 9 though. Yeah, could have one-shotted the artillery if she really wanted to. How's that level 3? Attack by 1, defense by 2, speed by 12, max HP by 1, max MP by 2. Yeah, Sally, we couldn't save Hans. Yeah, those bats are gonna be a pain. Alright, oops. Yeah, May, stand in front of Tao and keep her safe. 9 more points. Alright, Guns. Yeah, see if you can take the artillery down. You can. Rather convincingly, I might add. As the bats continue to swoop in. Duke takes a 4. Yeah, not really sure which way I want to go with this. So yeah, those bats are everywhere. 8 more points. And then Balbroy. Gets the kill. Yeah, you know what to do. Taking his time to think it over, but he knows what has to be done. Alright, get the bat. 9 points. There's level 2. Defense level by 1. Speed by 5. Max HP by 2. Max MP by 1. Yeah, he really hasn't had a need for gaining magic for a long time. Ah, Ken! One of these things has to die. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have Low protect Mathia. And Low gets to level 9. Attack by 1, speed by 1. Max HP by 3, max MP by 4. Yeah, that's quite a jump for someone like him. Alright, Gort, start distracting him. It's 5. And then... yeah, I'd rather do this with tier 2 magic. Gotta keep luking this. Meanwhile, the Dark Priest just choosing to chill out and do nothing. Yeah, only has Blaze 2 left. But this will cause pain. 9 on one, 8 on another. Alright, Mathia, you want to take a shot at this? There we go. I'm gonna start weeding them out. And then Henry. 8 points. Alright, staying in the way again. Keep my weaker party members safe. Yeah, we knew where this was going. Takes an 8. Soften him up, Ken. 9 points. So, Gunts, can you finish this off? You can. With power to spare. There's his next level. Attack level by 2. Defense by 1. Speed by 1. Just chill right here, I guess. Yeah, this Dark Priest is just running for his life. But in the meantime... Okay, good, no double. Get it, Gort. He got it. And then Luke, this guy's all yours. One-shots him on the number. And with that, Luke gets to level 2. Attack by 3, speed by 4, max HP by 1. Yeah, no vicious cycle, perpetual attacking and healing. Yeah, can't quite reach yet. Meanwhile, we know where we're going. And Chris gets level 7. Defense by 1. Speed by 2, max HP by 2. So slowly but surely, we're getting them there. Tao on the sidelines again. So with only 3 enemies left, we can make a bold move if we really wanted to. But I really want to see if we can draw everything forward, so that they'll abandon their master. No movement yet. Let's see what happens if Balbaroy goes after the Able Puppet. Oh, can only score 5. Now for reciprocation. Oh! Yeah, your HP may not have changed, but you bulked up. Bulbazak, meanwhile, does nothing. And let's try and distract the Hellhound. 9 points. May gets level 4. Attack by 2, but yeah, you saw that HP jump. Speed increases by 3, max HP by 5. Yeah, Chris can only watch from a distance. Yeah, where do we go? Oh, Luke! And Lo can't do anything either. And now, after that whiff, yeah, it's gonna feel the burn, unfortunately. Yeah, Bulbaroy, you'll have to fall back. Ken scores 9. Of course, because this is a big boss, it will regenerate, it will replenish itself every turn. So sadly, Luke, after getting burned, is easy pickings. Nothing yet from Bulbazak. Get that puppet. Or not. Yeah, are we having a Xylo moment right now? The Hellhound does nothing. Insanity! It works. Yeah, Chris could have killed it if she really wanted to. Yeah, can someone kill this thing? Thank you. Yeah, Guns can't quite get there. Well, and we only has one move. Let's start trying to weaken this guy. It's a start. And it's enough to get away and we level. Attack by 1, defense by 3, speed by 6, max HP by 1, max MP by 4. Yeah, Ball Boy, meanwhile, is a sitting duck. Alright, Gort. I can only score 4. I'll watch this from afar as Babazak goes right back to start. And one-shot Scorts. Alright, Anime. Yeah, after your turn was negated. 9th May. So yeah, I guess we might as well give Balboroy the healing he needs. Guns can advance. We know what will happen if he does, though. He does score 12. No, you might as well just come over here. Alright, it's Ken. Gets 8. Balboroy coming from behind. To the skies. But can only score 3. Yeah, all that fancy showmanship didn't do much. And now... one shot again. Continue to try and chip away. That Guns does get some breathing room. Scores an 11. I am very reluctant to send Mathia forward. I think you can understand why. 8 more points. As the two mages just stand there and watch from afar. Yeah, Babazak does nothing. Because no one's in his face. And he has no special moves on him. And this has to count, it does. Yeah, I don't have many usable allies left. Of course, he gets his health back. Yeah, essentially, we're right back where we started because May whiffed. Alright, Guns. then Ken. Oh, Ken! Yeah, so that already didn't amount to much. Yeah, we can't have this happening, guys. We really cannot have this happening right now. What's with this bout of Xylos syndrome? Yeah, it's not the time for us to be suffering from a plague of Xylos syndrome. We don't need an epidemic on our hands. Well, it goes back to May, but that's only because it's, of course, Bulbasaur allowed to replenish his health again. Alright, this time we will bring him in. Score 8. Yeah, we're gonna take a chance. Because Guts gets the kill exactly. That'll be not enough to get him level 10 yet. Mathia, take the ship but spare my life, please. Why? Yeah, do we really want to spare his life? Yeah, I got the feeling we don't. I don't know if we necessarily want to. Yeah, is there a is there something special if I actually don't kill Finchmouth? I guess we're letting him off. Thank you. Take the ship. Go after Dark Soul. Bulbasaur, you betrayed me! No, please, Dark Soul. Leave me in peace. You disgust me, Bulbasaur. Leave you in peace? I will leave you in pieces! Forgive me! Too late, Worm. Receive your punishment for failure. I'm dying with fire. You must kill Dark Soul. Free Runefaust. Take the ship as that fool said. You will not survive the voyage. Ha ha ha! Thus did the Shining Force free Ularan Batul and set sail for a land of legend. Thus ending Chapter 4. So do we want to quit our exploits so far? Of course. On to Chapter 5, Gateway to the Hidden Shrine. After a week at sea, sentries spotted a horde of monsters approaching the ship. Yeah, a week? It must have been really long. And a lot of ground covered. The ship is surrounded by monsters, Mathia. Prepare to defend it! Well, before we do, we need our allies back. Because, yeah, enemies from the sea are now gonna jump up on our boat and stick themselves onto this thing. Gotta cycle around until we get back to Mathia. Hello there. So yeah, we need our party members. Yeah, they've all been dead for a week. How do we just put up with all of their rotting corpses? That just makes no sense. That they've been dead for a week, but we're only just reviving them now. How does the stench of death not completely destroy our senses and whatnot? How do we manage to preserve their bodies for this long? And yeah, we will save. Alright, we will continue. And case you're wondering, this is where we can revamp our roster or whatever. But for now, we gotta jump back up on deck. Alright, bring on these freaky fish. You know, I'll wait for them to jump on board. But proving that we are not alone here. As they'll climb on board. Yeah, Luke, greet our friends, if you would please. With a 20-bagger! Luke showing off some incredible skill with that heat axe. Guns with an opportunity to finish it off. And does so. So once the opportunity presents itself, we will get him promoted. Attack by 2, max HP by 1. We see you coming. Prepare to confront you. Still see bats coming from the left, but there are also some on the right as well. But there are also Pegasus Knights to deal with. Yeah, it's all a question of who will confront us first. Yeah, Bulbaroid does have the range, but I'm gonna hold off for now. Yeah, I don't want to move too hastily here. So yeah, we're just waiting for them to come to us. Those conches are getting closer. We're gonna have to make a move on them as well. In fact, why don't we do that right now? Look at this thing. Not quite willing to make a move, but I am. 11 points. Yeah, who will come on board first? Who's still taking quite a few points? Oh, this is gonna go around. While on the other side, as expected, Pegasus Knight will do the same. No, does not attack. Well, that's why Lowe's here. I'm gonna move on up with Luke. Oh wow, almost gets it like that. Oh, now Bulbaroid, it's your chance to make something happen. It's a 7. And then... yeah, hold on. Well, I can't go over here because I want Chris to have a chance. But I may have just cut her off from doing so. Gort can't quite reach it. Can come over here though. 6 points. And Gort gets a level. Defense by 2, speed by 2, max HP by 4. Yeah, actually, we'll have Tao come over here to try and kill the conch. Out of one idea, came up with a better one. Yeah, he's nervous. And 4 against Gort. And Anri with a golden opportunity. Eight over there, 9 over there. Yeah, as I thought. Alright, go. Slowly but surely she gains experience points. Yeah, Mei can get really bold here if I want her to. Almontai doesn't need to be healed. Well, I don't know, Lo. Can you get this? Probably not. He did! Oh, wow. Lo gets to level 10! Way to go, buddy. And there's a new slow spell. Who would have thunk it? Meanwhile, and Mathia, yeah, try and finish him off. And he did. And there's level 3 for him. Attack by 4 now. Defense by 3, that's a huge jump for him. Speed by 7. Yeah, there's our hero making some moves. Alright, Ken will have you back off for now. Yeah, we don't want you to die. At least not through that means. Luke, go. Luke's still showing off some incredible axe-wielding skills as he gets to level 3. Defense by 6, speed by 4, max HP by 3. Yeah, he's really rounding into a tank now. Yeah, Hans, see if you can get this from afar. He does. Hans gets to level 3 as a Bowmaster. Attack by 1, defense by 2, speed by 1, max HP by 2. Alright. Meanwhile, yeah, Luke after getting the level gonna be much harder to hit. I really want to see this get cycle back to Chris. Yeah, this is what I expected. Cheese Hammer will hurt him. And waiting for the shellfish to come forward, and does. Targets Bulbaroy. And doesn't score. There we go. Distract the conch there, Mei. It's 12 points. Alright. Yeah, Luke, you're good to stay where you are. Because I know what I want to do. May, proving to be a tank in her own right. Meanwhile, guns from distance. 14 points. And, yeah, another 1-pointer. Well, meanwhile, Hans has a chance from range. 10 points. You already think so? Yeah, we gotta save Tao. 10 points. Sure, Gort, get it. 6. Yeah, I believe, you can heal... Oh, no, Ballboy doesn't need to be healed, that's right. Tao does, though. We'll run across the length of the field to give her a hand. Yeah, let's save her. Meanwhile, we're waiting on the Pegasus Knights to come on board. As Balbaroy prepares to unleash. Scores a 5. Alright, Chris. Can you make magic happen? Nope. Yeah, she tripped over herself. Yeah, meanwhile, Tao, get out of danger. Nope, you're gonna need all Blaze 3. You need the full blast. And Tao's at level 4, and that's a huge jump to her MP. Speed by 6, max HP by 2, max MP by 6. Meanwhile, this thing's chasing down low. Hits him for 11. Now it's him who needs the healing. And this guy knows who to target. And it gets him with a double. Ooh. Reciprocation. Yes. I really hate to leave Chris on her own. But I don't know what you're gonna target. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. We'll only use it if we have to. Where are you going? Oh, this is what I was worried about. 10. Yeah, you have a healing item. Yeah, use it on yourself, Ken. Alright, Chris, this is basically your last chance. She got it. Doesn't gain a level, though. But she will get another opportunity. Meanwhile, the Pegasus Knights biding their time until one of them decides to come on board. Yeah, Lo, you gotta save yourself. Hans, in the meantime, deal with him. There we go. And then Gort, you want to try and finish him off? Not quite. Yeah, we'll have Tao just chill out for a while. Because Mathia needs healing currently. He does not have a healing item. Oh, you're gonna chase. Thankfully, Mei's a tank right now. Yeah, keep him preoccupied. Meanwhile, yeah, I'm trying to get some more opportunities for Chris to make a move. But given where we are right now, it's probably best that I just kill enemies where it's best possible to do so. Alright. Heal yourself, Chris. Not enough for a level. No, meanwhile, keep our leader alive. Alright, so we'll wait for the other Pegasus Knights to come join us. We'll wait for Chris to get into position. As you continue to waste your time whacking away on Mei. You're just waiting for it to cycle back to Chris. Alright, here's your chance. Take it. There we go. Chris with 2 kills in this round gets to level 8. Defense by 1 and learns a new slow spell. We're now all just waiting on the last Pegasus Knight to do something. I'm surprised how little this Pegasus Knight is doing, honestly. Yeah, Gort, see if he can't draw his attention. He does, but he's not in a hurry to come across our bow. Well, that was a mistake for you, buddy. Throwing my spear across the sea. Yeah, everyone just in a holding position right now. Yeah, let's see if Hans can put this away. And he did it. The ship was damaged in the battle. We must repair it. That island over there. Oh, meanwhile, thank you for destroying those monsters. My name is Charlotte Woral. Yeah, we're being greeted by mermaids. Thankfully, these ones are not like the ones in Grandia. You can repair your ship in Woral. Please, follow me. I've heard of Woral. We should be able to get the ship fixed there. And so, there it is. So, We'll go ahead and see if we can get our allies recovered after that terrifying ordeal. Well, there's no law that says that the king can't own a shop. How can I help you? Yeah, who would have thought? So yeah, he'll go back to his throne, and yes, we can raid him. Got a bread of life. And then we've had a defense potion. Yeah, I'll be using both of these on Mathia. If I use the defense potion, his defense is increased by 2. And then, Bread of Life, on himself again. His actual HP increases by 1. He really is, isn't he? And we got a medical herb. Meanwhile, on the other side, we got a Shower of Cure. So yeah, that's an all healing item. And we also got a mobility ring, but can't carry it. Alright. Well, we will transfer the... we'll transfer the Orb of Light first. Yeah, who's not really using anything relevant right now? Guns, we'll give it to him. And then we'll also pass over the Shower of Cure. Yeah, Han's already carrying a lot already. Let's give this to... Yeah, why don't we just give this to a healer? And so as far as giving the mobility ring, I do want to give it to someone, but I'm not really sure who I want to give it to. Because it'll expand my movements on the field. We're not going to give it to any of my paladins, because they're already overloaded in that regard. Yeah, and Chris already has the speed ring, so we can't really get much out of it for her. Well, why don't we give this to Lo? So yeah, this will increases the movement on the field by 2. Now let's see what weapons the king has. Yeah, in this case, we can start buying new weapons. In this case, we'll give this to Balbaroy. Then, yeah, we have new axes as well, new lances to use. We'll give this to Mei and Ken. Yeah, we'll have them hold on to their spears for now. And then, Gort, you're getting an upgrade. No, we're not using an item. We're equipping an item. Yeah, we're giving them 5 extra points here. Because we don't need to worry about Luke. Yeah, we're gonna have Gun stay on his spear for now. 2 extra points here. And 2 extra points here. And then we'll go ahead and keep looking around. Yeah, there's even an inn, it looks like. Welcome to Island Hotel. No, money's not necessary. Please, make yourself at home. Hello there, sir. Did you come here to see the famous ring reef by any chance? Sure. I thought so, but you can't go there right now. It's too dangerous to even get close. That's too bad. Yeah, that's the reef in question, by the way. Island Hotel, now open. And what do you do, sir? Word of warning, don't go past the buoys in the water. Danger lurks out there. Noted. Yeah, come on, cross the bridge. Yeah, there's more stuff over here, too. Including dry fish. One of our island's fires is missing. We can't find him anywhere. Oh, no. Do you like fish? Yeah. You don't like it here, then. That's all we eat. Yeah, it sounds to me like you're one of those people who was not a fish fan after eating more than your fair share. So yeah, we can use the boat to go wherever we need to. In fact, there's one place where it can only be accessed by using a boat. Hello. Well, a guest. Would you like to hear a secret? Sure. I think our missing fires in Ring Reef. Call it a hunch. Don't tell anyone. Alright, we can walk over here. So, hello there. They say the whole sea is pouring into Ring Reef. What will become of us? I don't know there, Mr. Librarian. What I can say, though... Yeah, I don't think anyone died in that round. Yeah, everyone's okay. So in the meantime, we can do promoting. Yeah, time for Gunts to go up to another level. And so now Steam Knight Gunts will be known as a Steam Baron. But that's not the only promotion I can get here. Because Lo can also get a promotion. And so now, Healer Lo shall be known as a Vicar. Alright. Yeah, just to make sure no one else is eligible. Yeah, we can actually promote the random guy Joker that we got into our party a few chapters ago. Why don't we give him a promotion? Even though he'll never make a presence in battle. Yeah, he's not actually officially being promoted. But we're just saying that he is. Yeah. Yes, it's a weird thing about this game. Yeah, Joker can be promoted, but doesn't get officially a title change. In fact, you can just promote him again if you wanted to. Alright, I think we've got all that taken care of. Let me just check to make sure nothing else needs to be covered. Alright, so before we set off further, so yeah, we made use of the king's shop. Now we can also talk to the king himself officially. Greetings, we will gladly repair your ship if you tell others of our lovely island. So yeah, that's really it. I hope you are enjoying yourself. Rest until your ship is fully repaired. Well, thank you, Your Majesty. Then there's something else I can take care of. Hello, Mathia. Remember me, Boken? The water is great as long as you don't get eaten. Do you know there's an enormous building under this island? It's amazing! Is that so? Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I guess I stepped on his dinner. So let me check to make sure there's nothing else for me to look at. There's lots to see here. Take the guest boat if you get tired of walking. Alright, so... I think the only other thing left to do is talk to the girl over there. Hello. Hi, I'm Shelra, Shell's mom. Are you planning to go past the buoys? The current could dash your boat against the rocks. Do you still want to go? Okay, but be careful. See, I have no control here. Hello there. Well, I'm glad to see you're up. You were thrown from your ship. I rescued you. Strange doings. The water and ring reef vanished and a strange creature appeared. It might have something to do with the legend of a shining path that leads to Matafa. The legend says Matafa is a land of the ancients. Is that so? It might have something to do with the legend of a shining path. Oh, yep. So, since we ended up here, this is what it looks like. Yeah, pretty creepy, huh? And because there's really nothing else here, we'll go ahead and head on in. And follow this skeleton. Yeah, he's going all over the place. What are you doing here? I must inform the master! And so we will follow him. Yeah, and in case you're wondering, just out of curiosity, you cannot open any of these doors. They are locked. And so now, I invoke a path before me. What? Shining Force! I was so close. So close. I shall destroy you all! Yeah, just try me. Okay, we do see some new enemies entering the fray as well. And of course, because I also got rid of my spear, that also means that I'm can only fight with my centaurs up close up. And he does score 11 points. Alright, Luke. You're not quite in range yet. Yeah, we have worms to deal with. Oh, that one could have attacked, but didn't. Yeah, we'll have to hold back now. Seabat's still gonna be tormenting us. This Hellhound choosing to hit May. Only scores 1 point though. Doesn't breathe fire to get maximum effect. Alright, Chris, it's your turn. Alright, Guns. Still using his spear. And here's what Low looks like now as a Vicar. Seabat's gonna have to catch up. Meanwhile, Balbaroy, now our slowest party member, or one of the slowest. Yeah, here's the reciprocation. Me holding her own. Oh, not making a move. Sadly, Tao cannot make one either. Yeah, they're gonna try and block the central passage. And right now they're doing a very good job of it. But we're gonna break through. Down it goes. May gets to level 5. Defense by 2. Speed by 6. Max HP by 6 as well. Yeah, this is really gonna be sticking her neck out. Alright, go for it. Teach that worm a lesson. 8 points. And 6 on the Hellhound. And Anui gets level 3. Attack level by 2. Defense by 7. Speed by 2. Max HP by 3. Max MP by 1. Now Lady Freeze became level 2. That's a crucial gain for her. Alright, Luke. One shot's another enemy. He is unstoppable right now with that heat axe. Meanwhile, the Seabat discovers that he does have enough range to get to Mathia. Oh no. Hang on, Chris. She does. Come on, save her. 13 points. No attack. That's surprising. Alright, Ken, go deal with this thing. Or not. As we continue to move from left to right. Okay, Guns, well, you do still have range. Yeah, this way looks like now that the steam suit is enhanced. 8 points. Yeah, meanwhile, Chris with really nowhere to go. And then Bobberoy. That's another 6. And then Gortz. Start hacking away on the worm. You have a new axe. Put it to good use. And he does. Gain the kill. Oh, Lo, why don't we have you try and finish off the Seabat? He does. Yeah, where will the skeleton go? Oh, wow. Yeah, that was more devastating than I expected. Yeah, the skeletons have also bulked up. Yeah, this should be enough. And down it goes. In fact, it was more than enough. And then Anui. see what you can do with freeze too. So that'll help. Mathia, your turn. Oh, look at him go. That's a crucial kill right there. Let's see, where do I want this to go? Yeah, let's start sending her in to weaken these things. 10 points. Yeah, Ken, why don't you try? Luke. Not much he can currently do. Yeah, this Hellhound will make a move. And does breathe fire this time around. Meanwhile, Gun's in danger. Holds on. So, Hans, deal with this. Or not. So disappointing. Let's call over the guns, heal up. Yeah, they're gonna get stuck over there. Seabat, meanwhile, a long way out. Yeah, let's have Gort jump in, since the Hellhound came forward. 14 points. And Gort gets level 3. Attack by 1, defense by 3, speed by 5. Meanwhile, Guns. Try and score on this thing. Yeah, that's a score. And Balboroy, where shall we send you? Beat the skies. And come in for 7. And there's level 2. Attack by 2, defense by 1, speed by 4, max HP by 3. Meanwhile, the skeleton's just gonna lick his wounds. Yeah. Lost my mind. Good idea. Exactly enough. Skeleton also makes a break. The other skeleton also makes a break for it. Actually, you know what? No. Yeah, hold off there, Tao. Yeah, we could have Mathia go. But I really want to get back around to Chris. Nothing I can do right now. Oops, nope, don't want to attack you. Balboroy. Let's go have you chase. Nine points. Yeah, what will the Seabat do and where will it go? It's just gonna block the hole. And hit Ken for 10. And double them up. Oh, yeah, it's going after Mathia. Which means it's also taken away from Chris. Yeah, we'll screw you too. Yeah, get this one. There we go. Hans gets level 4. Attack by 1. Defense by 2. Speed by 5. Yeah. What can you do, Chris? Enough. Now, the Hellhound backs away. I guess this is good an opportunity, Zany, for healing for Ken. Keep him in the fight. And Lo gets level 2. Defense by 1. Speed by 8. Max HP by 1. Yeah, break through, Ken. He did. And then Guntz will have you go forward, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that'll hurt. Yeah, the hole just got blocked again. Alright, and we can't reach. Yeah, sad faces all around. Oh, May though. Just finish this guy off. Out of sight, out of mind. And then Hans. You've been a master with that bow alright tonight. Okay. And see if we can draw anything to come to us from the top. Nope, they're content to fall back. Guess we might as well just heal then. And then Chris, you can heal from Mathia. Alright. Oh well. It didn't go after Gort, that's shocking. Well, Guns, it's all yours then. Rams it for 14 points. Alright then. Onward we go. Yeah, they seem to be content to just stand their ground. So let's advance. Yeah, wait for an opportunity to heal for May because she's been taking a beating. Falling back. And Chris can provide healing as well to May. Get her back to full. Yeah, they're tired of staying in the background. They see that danger is coming. Yeah, they're really gonna block the wall, aren't they? Alright, May, get at it. Oh wow, a whole bunch of points. It's a perfect setup for Chris. Not quite there. Bobroy coming in from the side. 10 points. Then... yeah, Ken might as well just get it. There we go. And Ken's at level 4. Speed increases by 1, but that's the only stat he gets. Oh, I don't know if Chris can make it that far. Not that it matters, because Tao's dead. Or maybe not. Oh, a double with the fire as well! So yeah. Well, that answers that problem. Yeah, I was worried about Chris being in range. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Alright, Chris. Do you have it in you? She does. Quite convincingly, actually. There's level 9, attack by 1, max HP by 2. Yeah, they're putting up a wall. If you wanna break it, you're gonna have to get through it. 11 points. And then follows up with a double of her own. And May's at level 6. Defense by 2. Speed by 2. Max HP by 2. And let's advance. Bobroy from the side against the worm. Score is 6, but it's better than nothing. And we can't quite reach. And Luke kind of not in range either. Yeah, neither worm willing to go forward, but this one, wanting to fight against Bobroy. Yeah, I don't want to bunch everyone up in case the boss there pulls off something vicious and mean. So yeah, May will sidestep and go after the worm. Scores a 15. And just keeps on dominating with her doubles. She is a beast tonight. Meanwhile, we're gonna send Mathai after the Master Mage to score 15. It gets him to level 4. Speed by 3. Max HP by 3. And now for reciprocation. Freeze 2. 10 and 10. Well, why don't we have Anri do it? This should be enough. You got Sten over there. It's 9 over there, but I think we've assured victory. I was so close. The way to Matafa almost ours. Mathia, I was waiting for you. I used that mermaid to bring you here. It is the voice of the spirit from the Pool of the Ancients. The shining path lies behind this door. It leads to the land of the Ancients. The key to the accursed door is there. I shall open the way to the shining path now. Only for it to get blocked off by a landslide. No, though it takes all of my remaining strength, you shall not use the path! Oh, that sucks. The voice of the spirit is heard again. Alas, the path is blocked. Listen, 2 things are needed to break free Dark Dragon. Dark Soul must get the key to the door, as well as the manual of the seal. The manual is in Dragonia. You must stop Dark Soul. The seal must not be broken. Go to Prompt. There you should find another shining path. Mathia, quick! This place is collapsing! Run! And so we shall. Yeah, sadly we never got to see what all those other alternate paths could have led to. I was right. The shining path was here. Too bad it is now blocked. Yeah, too bad indeed. And it doesn't look like there was anything I could have gotten here, though. So, sadly we could not find what we were looking for. And as for you, young lady... It's me, Shell! You've been with the Fire Ring Reef? Did he tell you a secret? Yes, he did. It's amazing! You're both from Guardiana! Are you leaving now? Please visit again after your quest is over. I'll show you around. Well, thank you very much. You know, we also don't have to worry about any crazy whirlpools anymore. Alright, let's go ahead and prepare to call it a night here. Yeah, just gotta remember where the priest is. Yeah, he was on another... Yeah, he was at another dock, wasn't he? Yeah, here he is. So yeah, we gotta raise first. Because Tal got doubled. And yes, because no one else can be promoted right now, so we'll just go ahead and save the game and prepare to call it a night. And there we go. No, we will not. Because, remember, a tired warrior is soon a dead one. Yeah, I always like that line. And so, that will do it for tonight's edition of Let's Play Shining Force Live. So, we're able to move on to the next chapter. We took out down another threat belonging to the Runefaust army. And so, now that we've also tried to go to a mystical path that unfortunately got blocked, now we have to find another way around. So we'll take care of that. I will join you guys back here again on Wednesday, and we'll pick things up from there, and we'll see how it all unfolds as we try and find another path in Prompt, but of course we gotta figure out how the heck we're gonna get there. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Shining Force Live. So, thanks everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.